I got the clap.
There you go. I'll catch it.
I got it. Oh.
You know, after you cry,
Yeah, I know.
your face is just like gross.
I know. We've had a very we had a roller coaster today so far. We've done the cry, we've done the laugh, we've done the
my passing out. Yeah. It's fine.
We hit the floor. Bodies hit the floor.
Yeah. I don't think I put deodorant on.
Perfect.
So I feel like
It's exactly
I got an odor.
That's the way it works.
An odor.
So how was your week?
Who knows anymore?
What?
Just reading the title.
Oh yeah, who knows anymore? All right.
Hi, Ashley.
Can I just say hi, Ashley? Can I just say
you cannot say
we
that, sorry.
all hated the snow here?
Yeah.
Because it was like pure water.
Yeah.
I heard it wasn't always bad, but in Portsmouth, I mean, we got like this much snow when this much of it was slush, and then the light stuff was on top. It couldn't be the other way around.
Right.
And I love the next day it got cold.
Yeah, and then it's all frozen.
Yeah. So instead of just being snows when it's nice and cold, so it could be nice and fluffy. No. Go ahead, grab your little guy to put down.
I'll probably end up leaning back.
You're like, whoosh.
Anyway.
Oh, my body is hating me today. It's still today. I mean, that was on Tuesday. Tuesday, I was out there, and there was one of those type of snowstorms where the snow
was awful. Even Barnes wasn't interested in it.
Oh, it was so bad.
It just came so fast.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even warn it. They didn't even like scream out, "I'm coming." It's just
right.
It was all just. And the problem was it was so.
God was like
playing dice.
Let me go again.
The best part was my poor dad called me up and said, I think we should go out now. It looks nice and fluffy. Coming down nice and fluffy. So I said, okay. Now this is at 11 o'clock in the morning. So he says, well, if we do this and then, more snow is supposed to come, it won't be as bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and now I'm the type of guy, I will admit, everything I do in my life, I try to make as easy as I can. When it comes to shoveling snow, I feel like
I need to wait until it's done.
Because
I'm not going to I 55 times.
I have a hard time getting dressed 50,000 times to go out. And then my body feels like, okay, we gave you 100% out there. We're done. We're done, coach. Yeah. And then it's like, nope, we got to go out again. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
So we went out the first time. And Matt, like, this is how bad it is. And I was like, telling my dad, oh, yeah, fluffy snow. That, like, every flake that came down stuck to us. Just like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Hey, knock it off.
It was literally all over. Like, at one point I turned around, my dad's like, his back was all white because the snow was just like, and I'm like, Brian? No. Where's the towel? So.
Can you move? Go.
So it was one of those things where I was just like, it's so gross, so wet, so slushy. And I will tell you something great.
I think it also sucks because it was 50 degrees the other day.
Yeah, I know.
And then it just went
I was like, I don't even think it's going to snow. It's like,
I'm like, oh, it's nothing.
Sunday was like 40 something. I was like, yeah, all right, boosh, 35 snow. Yeah. I'm like, 35. It's not supposed to snow. No snow. 32 and under snow.
Right.
That rule is...
Well, it was really annoying too because I watch the kids on Tuesdays. Yeah. And so she was like, she asked me to come earlier because she had an appointment that she had to go to. And so she's like, well, it might be canceled, but I don't know yet. So then later that day, she was like, so no school, but I still have to be at this appointment. I'm like, okay. And then she was like, so no appointment. So plan on regular time,
right?
But she's like, but I think that the roads would be too bad. And I was like, well, I'll still plan to come, but like I'm not gonna go over there and get like I don't care being stuck there, but I don't want to, So I didn't know it was supposed to snow until Monday morning when Uncle Tom texted me saying that he had to postpone painting. Oh, again? But then that morning I was like, Kelsey got called out of work, which they're closing the bank. That must be pretty bad.
Yeah, no, it was bad. It was bad.
And then like everyone around me was getting called out, so I was like, I will go there if you need me because I'm not going to put you out.
Right.
Like
but everything's closing.
Right. Like, I was like, if it's going to get bad, then I'm going to go home.
Right.
And she was like, well, it's supposed to be bad like by the time you get here. So she's like, stay home. Like, okay. She's like, I don't care. Like, I don't mind you being stuck here. I just would feel bad.
See, my drive. Like, because I own the business.
Yeah.
That driveway sucks.
I was wondering about Kelsey. They called DL day early in the day at school. Oh, distance learning day.
Yeah. On Monday they called that, or at least.
Yeah.
I think. I feel like the boss said the kids both had distance learning on Monday for Tuesday. Like they were quick about it. They're like.
Yeah, Kelsey didn't know until that morning too. She went to bed. She's, I guess I have to go to work tomorrow.
No, actually, we had called it on Monday.
Yeah,
we had called it on Monday too. Like just because it was one of those how we're gonna do it. And the worst thing about my driveway is that big parking area. Like you can't take a shovel and just shovel.
It was nice to have enough heads up to plan for snow day.
Yeah, that's true. But did you really do like?
What did you plan?
I feel like the boss was saying like every teacher was like not interested into doing it. There was only like one or two.
It's supposed to be a snow day.
Yeah, like even as teachers. But this is how I figured. This is so tough for me.
Yeah.
Does anyone think that when everything is canceled, okay, teachers are people too?
Yeah.
So if your school closes. Doesn't their school closes if they have kids, or if they have special need kids, or now they have
it's so annoying because like half of the schools are like, don't worry about snow day, and the other half of the schools are like, it's gonna be a DL day.
Yeah, I just think
a lot of my stuff isn't easy to put online, so I was able to print down a couple things and send it with the kids. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
She couldn't do her. I wonder if she did her class like. From here up, so she didn't have to wear pants. With the
she definitely did.
You just see you see Barnes once in a while just kind of like look over and just be like.
No, Barnes wasn't allowed in the room. She did make that clear. He was howling.
You just see the dog like once in a while just peek his head around. You just hear beep beep beep.
Then Barnes howled and barked for the whole day.
Oh,
nice. He just wanted to be with you.
That's the worst. Because I'm used to being alone, and then you're making noise,
and you're in a different room,
and you're talking.
Yeah,
you know you can't. You're not. Yeah. Quiet. My driver is the worst because I feel like when there's certain parts where you just push the snow right there, perfect, and then you get to that middle piece, and you're like,
fuck,
because I feel like there's no place to. So I'm just pushing snow, and that was the worst thing. Like my dad and I had a small like debate. Was the first time I moved all the snow. Like I'm moving it. I have a big one of those like plow type of shovels.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
does it have like the thing in the middle?
No, it's just a big thing. Just a big. I mean, it's big, right? So you just.
How big is it?
It's big. It's about really about that big.
Okay. Big.
It's blue. Yeah.
Oh, it's blue.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's much longer. It's not tuna.
A lot bigger than you, huh? Just a little bit. This way, not.
So, I'm pushing the snow, and so it's so wet that once you get to a certain part, you kind of lift up and you're done.
Tomorrow's professional development is from home. Change up my setup and have a few treats and toys to hopefully bribe him.
Oh, she's bribing him now. She's like, listen, you're good.
Just turn your sound off, you know.
Do you have a cover for him too? Sometimes the cover works. So they think it's dark. If he's in a cage or something or a holding area, you put a cover on it and they're like, oh, it's kind of dark. Yeah. Sometimes that works.
She has like a playpen for him though.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
You need a really big blanket.
Well, no, I didn't know. Everybody's got something different.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing the shovel and I get to the spot and I kind of lift up and I kind of put there and then I go back and I do it again, right? So all of a sudden I realize I'm only cleaning so much of it because it fills up so fast.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't.
That's how I tell
it's
too.
Wet.
Yeah.
It couldn't keep going.
Yeah. And you're just like stuck there. You're like, fuck off.
So I'm like sitting there like this. Then the next time I do it, that's wet and frozen. Now at 4 o'clock, I go back out to do it. I actually went out at 3.
Mm-hmm.
I go to do it again, and now I can't go past the first one that I did, and that didn't even go that far. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, we're all done. We're in the house, and my dad says, "Do you think we left enough room for the garbage man to pull in and pick up?" I'm like, "Listen, I don't care. Mm-hmm. If they don't pick up the garbage, then fine. Like I don't, because we have the ones that
we didn't take our garbage out.
I was like, screw that. Yeah, I can't. That was like not fun.
I was gonna say something.
I when we put him in a crate in my room for a little bit, and I think he took a nap. Well, that's if you cover them in a little crate, sometimes they'll kind of chill out for the day because it's dark.
Yeah.
Sometimes everybody's different.
Our driveway is shells.
Yeah.
So that's even more fun. And then I was just gonna do like a little the top layer, and Kelsey was like, I was like, oh, that's good.
That's gonna make a sheet of ice.
Yeah. She was like, that's gonna freeze over. You're not gonna be able. Let me do it. I'm like, no, your fucking back is terrible. Let me do it. Let me do it. So I cleaned both cars off. She cleans a little bit in the front.
Right.
And because the plows had just come, they like blocked us in. So she was like cleaning that area up.
I admit, I did something that I've never done before. When I got to the end of the road, I was just throwing the snow into the road. I've never done that. I always hate when people do that. And I'm like, because the plow just kept plowing it in. Like, every time I was somewhat done, another plow, I'd be like,
fuck you.
I was just like, so I was like, fine, you want it? You want it so bad.
And then I had just like finished cleaning up as much as I could. And then like Kelsey had to actually go to work at night.
Right.
And so like we cleaned up, she left, and then I went to go clean up a little bit more. And when I was walking back, the fucking sand thing came, the sand truck came and like splattered sand all over me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my gosh. So,
and then
I
I had so much boob sweat. I was like, oh, come on. It felt like I was just in the water.
I was out there, right? So I'm done, right? So I go in the house, right? Because let's face it, when you go out to shovel snow, you always wear too much clothes. Mm-hmm. You're always like, oh, I don't need, but then you go out there too cold, right?
Yeah.
I come in and I'm like, okay, I should be fine. Unzip my jacket, take off my sweatshirt. My shirt is soaked.
Yeah,
completely.
That's how I felt.
Like I'm like, oh, good, I'll take a shower, knowing that I have to go out at 4 o'clock. Well, I went out at 3, and gonna have to take another shower. Great, and you just feel yucky. Okay, you get that. I don't know about you. I'm Portuguese. Well, you are too. But do you get that sweat foam?
Yeah.
You go like this, and you can almost like
scrape it off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it.
I'm so glad we're the same person. Hi, Georgette.
I know. I hate
it. We have 4 people on. Oh, fucking.
It's
one of them's me.
We have 3. We're doing something right.
Hey, that's good. Who else is on?
Georgette,
Ashley,
and Barnes.
Oh, we lost a person.
Barnes is like, nope.
Yeah, he's like, shut it down.
The last time they're gonna
shut it down.
They're like, I'm gonna show this podcast about putting a towel on my crate.
Right. Kelsey and I have been watching Kitchen Nightmares, and so it's with Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, okay.
And so his words that he say every episode is, smell it, shut it down. I fucking ate it.
Shut it down is usually when he goes into a dirty kitchen.
It's after dirty. The first night of anything.
Yeah,
he's always like, shut it down.
I always feel like, especially the old ones, he would like walk into the freezer.
That's what we're watching.
Walk into the freezer, and it's
like,
shut it down.
He's playing with everything. He's like, throwing up. I'm like, stop fucking playing with it then. You're fucking stupid.
Yes. Like, stop doing it. Oh, look, it's a dead rat in this bowl. Let's pick it. I'm like, what are you?
Yeah, let's like put all the chicken on the ground.
I'm like, are you Australian? Because you should be like the...
It's so annoying. I'm like, I keep looking at Kelsey. I'm like, why are we watching this?
But you know, it's a trend you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I got hooked onto? Is those, oh my god, it's about bars. I can't think. Bar Rescue.
Oh, yeah? I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh my god, it's about bars. And you just sit
and did they rescue them?
It's actually about
bars. It's a kitchen nightmare.
It's about real bars. No, not drinking bars, like real bars.
Oh, like ballet bars?
No, like bars. Like bars you put on your windows. Like get rescued. You're so falling.
What kind of bars are there?
No, it's about drinking bars.
Yeah.
God, you were going with that. You're like, really?
No, I was trying to think of what other bars are.
And he goes in there, and it's stuff you
Is
just
it with
go,
Gordon? Or
no, it's some other guy.
Okay.
But it's like, I don't know. There are so many things that you just, I don't know. This makes sense. Like you go, how are you not doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
most of
like
these
they're
are
sitting there. They're like, oh, I'm making a drink. All right, I'll have an old fashioned or something, and they start just pouring out. I'm like, okay, why aren't you measuring it? Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone I know always has like a 1, 2, 3, and they do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like like they have a thing. So what are you doing tonight? You come here often? And I'm like,
well, these people, half of their problem is they have chefs that don't give a fuck.
I know.
And I'm like, okay, you could have fired them and you would have saved a lot of money. Or,
do you know,
like all these like different things. I'm like, if you just did this one thing, you would have been fine.
I have a friend that works for somebody.
Is it Gordon?
No, this is legit. Okay. I'm not saying names. Mm-hmm. Fine. No. I'm not saying names, but they've worked for 2 different people.
Mm-hmm.
And each time they worked for someone, they have given the power of scheduling to a person who doesn't need that money. If you catch my drift, right. Like their husband does something else, or their significant other, because I'm not sure if the other one's married. So they schedule like half days because they don't want to be there all day. Mm-hmm. And then the person who's working, who's like in charge of everything, goes, why are we only working half day?
Yeah.
Never changes it though.
Mm-hmm.
Never says, hey, why is there a half day?
Yeah.
And there's only like half days on certain days, and the rest are all full.
Perfect.
Like you always just sit there and go, what? Like as
and that's
a
like
business
the whole
person,
like thing, or like this person is only working half days.
No.
Oh, like the whole restaurant.
The whole place.
A bar or whatever.
No, it's not a bar. I'm just on. I know.
Let's say it's a restaurant.
I don't want to say what it is because I feel like I don't want to call them out. Body. Well, it's in healthcare. I'll say that.
Okay.
It's in healthcare.
Okay.
So
Where is it at? What's the address?
So they work, but they work half day on like Monday. They work Tuesday, Wednesday, and then basically, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday they work the most, and then on Friday, almost nothing. Almost nothing. Like it's a half day, but it's not even. They don't even go in. Like sometimes the person that's in the healthcare, that's in charge of everything, doesn't even go in on Fridays.
Oh, okay.
And yet, the person who's in charge of everything goes, am I closing up here? What's the problem here? And they're like, oh no, that's just the way. But yet, the person who's in charge doesn't want to work because she wants the.
Do they get paid for not working? Like, do they get paid for the whole day?
They get. I don't know how, but they don't need the money because the husband, the significant other, already is making a lot of money.
Yeah.
And the person who's in charge is making a lot of money, but the people that are in the middle are not making a lot of money. If you catch my drift.
Yeah. And
I just think to myself, how can you run a business that way? But they're in healthcare, so I understand there's a little more. But that's still a job, and you're still making money. I don't know. I mean,
like me working at the salon, it kind of makes sense because I mean, like everyone makes their own schedule.
Right,
and like we're technically closed on Mondays,
right?
But like I still work Monday nights. Right. Karen was working Monday nights for a long time. Right.
It's only open if you want it to be open,
right?
I'm just saying, if you're going to be there, you can open the door and say, "Hey, my chair is open for you." I'm just saying, Compared to. That's like saying, okay, this is what example I'm going to say. That's like you having your own hair, like doing your own customers, if you will. But your boss, which is Karen, right, being in charge of when they come in and when they get their haircut done. So, but she has to be there, and Karen says, I don't need to work because unfortunately, I know Karen and I know Alan has a good job. I'm just saying. Even though I know Karen works, I'm not
Yeah.
Before anyone thinks I'm being negative to Karen, I'm not. I know she works and does her own customers, but let's just say she didn't, and she got paid by you, and she just says, Monday is a half a day. Tuesday, you're going to have 15 people. I'm just, you know, you're going to have 15 people on Wednesday, Thursday, 15 people, and basically have 1 or 2 on Friday. And you're like, but I have other people working here, and I need to pay them, and I'm not paying all the bit. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, this is not working for me.
Yeah.
And you have no nights, even though people want nights, and they're not scheduling nights. So you lose those customers because you're like, well, what happened to, I'll just say Mrs. Grant, because we both know Mrs. Grant. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, and she does Friday nights. I'm just, does she do Friday night? Oh.
Like the bitch does not go up past 2 o'clock.
I know. That is Friday night.
For her, yeah, I guess.
I know. Hey, come on.
No, I'm kidding.
Poor Mrs. Grant.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
But
that's weird for
they're so oblivious. Both, it's happened in 2 different places.
It's weird.
That's the person's
Is
work.
Is she the drama?
No, because she's not in charge of it. No, she's not. She actually gets screwed. My friend gets screwed out of money.
Why is she still there?
Because she's getting paid good money.
Oh.
So it's kind of like this catch-22. It's like you're getting paid, I don't know, let's be a smart ass and say she's getting paid $30 an hour. But instead of getting her 40-hour week, she's only getting 27. I'm just throwing out numbers. That's a big difference.
That's a big difference.
Because if you figure you're cutting off a half day on Monday and you're basically not even going in on Friday, and then you still like that's a lot when you're trying to provide for a family, live, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
But yet they're oblivious to it.
Yeah.
And then the boss would be like, "What's happening? Like why don't you pay attention to?" It's when you give power to other people.
Yeah.
I feel like every time you have a business, you have to do your business, because if you don't do it, no one else. Like I've learned, no one else cares about your stuff more than you do. Nobody will ever, because they just don't care. Hate to say it like that, but that's the truth. All right.
What's your topic today? I already forgot. Something about. I have no idea what it is.
Perfect.
Do you know? No.
Yes, I do. I believe it's 27 things about weird things about celebrities.
Okay.
Like little facts that I don't know. I just was trying.
Can we talk about the Super Bowl for 2 seconds?
Yes, we can. No, we can talk about Super Bowl. Did you hear about
Reba?
that? Yeah.
Post Malone? Usher? Where the fuck is Bieber? I'm so mad. I literally the show, the halftime show was over. I was like, what the fuck? Called Sam, and I was like, where is Justin Bieber at? She's like, bitch, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say so. I like Usher, but I'm not a huge Usher fan. Like, I don't have all his CD. But I know a lot of his big hits. So I'm just gonna say it like that. He came out, started singing.
Why was he undressing himself?
Literally was like, I don't know this song. That's all right. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Next song. Ooh, I don't know this one either. Right. Next song. I look at Shannon and going, I don't know this one. And she's like, oh, I know this one. And now she's a huge fan. She has. She went to concert when he was hot. She went to concert where he goes over it. She videos him, and there's a big thing that goes over, and he's singing above their head. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's 19 in this thing. I mean, whatever. He looks like, and now he does not look like anything, right? So I'm watching it, and I'm going, okay. I'm going, next song. I'm like, I thought I knew this guy.
You know anyone?
Yeah, the very last one. It was he comes out on roller skates. I know this one.
That was really weird. Like, cool, but really weird.
No, I didn't know he became a blue Power Ranger. I was like, why does he have fake muscles? I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I need that shirt. I look good. Like, what is happening?
Oh my god.
And I just for I never watch halftime because I hate everyone. Because I know everyone's like, "Oh, last year was the best." I was like, I didn't know anyone either. Because it was all like Eminem stuff, and I don't like rap.
That was 2 years ago.
Or was it 2 years ago?
Oh, last year was Rihanna. That's why.
Oh yeah. And I only know like 2 of her songs. Yeah. So I was like, see, and I just sat there and I was like, oh no, I forgot what your name came out. Alicia Keys. At least she played one I knew right away. I was like, oh, I know that song. I was like, whoa, Usher, come on, I know that song. And then the girl came out with a guitar, and Shannon goes, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that was
her.
Either.
That's her name. Her. H-E-R. Her. Oh. She actually.
Did you see the memes?
And the only reason why I know her because she's the girl who played Belle in Beauty and the Beast live action. That was Belle. Live action? No, not Emma, like on TV.
Oh, the TV version. I was like,
the TV version where they kind of had everyone doing puppeteers and stuff. It was really cool. Okay. Yeah. So I was like,
did you see the memes where it's like, oh, Northwest came out?
No, and I was like,
so fast.
I was like, oh, and then all of a sudden, I didn't know who it was at first, and all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't know who that is, and Shady goes, you don't know who Ludacris is? I was like, oh,
did not look like it.
I was like, that did not look like him. And actually, I didn't feel like he rapped like I could actually understand him. Usually, I can't understand him. He's like, that peanut butter? You know that peanut butter commercial where he eats Jif and then he starts like rapping, and I'm like,
I do, but I can't.
And I'm like, oh, that's how I know him because I can barely understand him. Yeah. But in this one, he was like, but I was like, I understand this guy. Who is he? And then the guy that came out with the 9-year-old outfit with the little things on her shoes, on the socks. The guy who came out with the shorts with the pleated socks. Then he looks like he was 9. And he had like a little jacket. I don't know who he was. I was like, I don't know who that is. She's like, you don't know who that? I'm like, I don't know any. Like, I'm not a rap guy. I'm not like. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't listen to it. I'm not a huge fan enough.
Did you see the meme where it's like, oh, it's so nice to see CeeLo Green to join the party?
Yeah.
But where's Bieber?
Oh no, the best is I put on this group if you want to stroll through the group, which good luck if you do. But there's a part where
let me go look.
Well, no. In Austin Powers, the third one, Gold Member, when the guy comes out roller skating, and I said, it's Usher. It's Usher. I was like, it's Usher. Coming out at halftime, I'm like, I don't get this roller skates. And I was like, all right. But I was like, oh yeah, I have to say, Alicia Keys and Usher were a little friendly.
And they're both married.
I know. I was just like, bro.
He's like 3 days married, too.
That's why he was like, hey, I need something. The game was amazing. I will say right now, I was not a fan of Mr. Okay, I had just got into listening to The Heights by the two brothers, the two Kelsey brothers. That's their podcast. Mm-hmm. I find it really interesting. I just want to tell you right now, I could definitely go to a bar and have a couple beers with Jason. He seems unbelievably amazing. His wife seems to be so down to earth, cool. I'm not saying I don't like him personally. I don't think I would get along with the other brother, Travis, too much. He's too kind of hippie not hippie. I don't want to use that word. Gangster like to me, like just too like he kind of lives that lifestyle, which is nothing wrong with that. I just don't. That's just not me. Yeah. But he seems like a nice person. But I really disappointed the way he yelled at the coach. Like I was just like, dude, not here. Like not here.
Yeah.
Not here. That's like you shouldn't even listen. I get it. It's pure emotion. I love that he had emotion. I love that he didn't want to lose. Mm-hmm. But I just not there.
Sour taste.
Because there was moments that the head coach actually sat down and was talking to I think Mahomes at one point, like in the back. He wasn't even standing where he should have been. He was like talking. I was like, that's when you should have had like a little match. And they still would have showed it. Yeah. But at least that's a lot. And I know there's a lot of emotions. I'm not going to act like it wasn't. And I know it can happen to good people too. Because I know we've all had that moment. But it's not being on the Super Bowl is like the biggest, like the worst time to do it. Yeah. Than a regular game or,
Yeah. Kelsey did the betting squares.
Oh yeah.
And she did like 2 of them. So you get like They're like $5 a square,
Right,
but
right, right.
5 for 25 or whatever.
I've done that.
She put $50 in this fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
The second quarter, she almost won, but the last couple minutes they scored. She's like, "What the fuck?" And then at the end, she's like, "Oh no, they can't win. They can't win. Kansas City can't win. Can't win." And I'm like, "I don't want to be in the car if they do win." And then they won, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like she's gonna be pissed the whole ride home. And then she was like, "Wait, I won a square." So she won $125.
What? That's nice.
And I was like, "Thank fucking God," because I don't think she'd be alive. I think I would have killed her.
I had a hard time. My friend Rich lost his uncle, and he's had a tough year. He's lost a lot of. Lost his mom. He's lost.
Did he just lose uncle?
Yeah, Uncle Benny. Yeah, just passed away, and died just like his mom. They just moved him to Hospice, and he died. Hospice. Can't talk to you.
I'm like, stop saying the
word. I'm hopping. Somebody's hopping on ice. And he passed away, and so he was he's a Niner fan, diehard. Since we were kids, he's been a diehard, and I was rooting for him, and everything went bad for him. And at one point, he was like, he just lost it. He was like, basically told us all, my other friend and I, to go fuck off, and it was all for emotion, not because it wouldn't work where he lived, couldn't get it, and he's like, I'm gonna miss it, and then he finally found a way to watch it, and then it was like,
I'm pissed I didn't watch the fucking Nickelodeon one though. I didn't know anything about it until towards the end of the game, and then I'm like, why the fuck are we watching this?
We want to see Kermit.
They fucking made up names for fish in the audience. Nice. They had Oprah Winfrey.
I just feel like
all these
we need to make that a podcast, just talking about what these.
Okay, next week.
Next week. All right, so this is little facts. I don't know if you know. Okay. You can look these up if you want to.
I didn't watch any of them, but the Nick one looked funny. I did.
You didn't watch the Super Bowl?
Fucking pissed.
What did you do for Super Bowl, Ashley?
She did not watch football. I didn't want to watch football either, but
I did.
I wanted to watch Reba, and I wanted to watch the halftime show.
Okay, before the world starts yelling at me.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a Black national anthem?
Huh?
Okay, good. Do you know that part when that girl with the white dress comes out with all the braids? She sings. She was singing in the very beginning. Okay, well,
I didn't go into the room until Reba was on.
Okay, right before Reba, there was a beautiful lady singing with braids, and they said that she.
Honestly, I had no idea it was Super Bowl. Plus, I'm not huge on Facebook. You're on Facebook right now?
I know. It's pretty huge here.
Liar.
I know. She thinks we can still see her. And I didn't know, but that girl who sang the Black national anthem, and I was like, what song was that? And Shannon goes, I don't know. I felt bad.
Blaming the fever. She meant Super Bowl, not Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have a fever?
Oh. We could go over there and give her a hug.
I'll hug you.
More like virtual hug.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. I didn't know we had a Black national anthem.
I didn't know either.
You should, when you get a chance.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, and I was like, because I'm sitting there like this. I was like, and then when I read it afterwards, on Facebook, what did you think about it? I was like, oh, I totally disrespected it because I didn't even pay. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think anyone.
I know.
I'm sure some people did.
I just felt, I don't know. I don't know why we need one. I didn't know there was a white and a black one, but I just felt bad. I didn't even give it a time of acknowledgement of going, oh, okay. And I know I'm laughing because I felt real awkward because it was more of a moment like, what the hell was that? That was not a good song. I never heard that before. And then, and someone goes, oh, maybe it was just a thing.
Is it only at Super Bowl?
I have no idea. I've never heard this in my life. And I feel like I feel like I'm going to get called out by somebody. Someone's going to be like,
nobody watches.
It's been 10 years. I'll be like,
nobody
really?
Watches. Yeah, I actually don't know either.
Fever. Oh, okay.
She's got a fever.
She's a fever. So that's her. That's how she gets out of it.
Right.
No, I did. I saw on Facebook. How did you feel about the Black National Anthem? Was like, that's what that was. I didn't even listen to the words because I just thought I just heard it. And I was like, oh, this is a nice little song. I didn't even sit down. I was doing things because we got playing that. And then Reba came in. I sat down, and then she sang. She started singing, and then Post Malone sang the national anthem. Right?
No, he sang America the Beautiful.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, that's it. That's it. But I know those two, and then I was like, what was that other song then? I did. I had that moment of what was that other song? Like I said,
I was playing with Oakley, so I only went in there. I was like, Oakley, we gotta go watch Posty.
Yeah.
And then we'd watch it. He'd run away, and then I was like, okay, I'll come play again. And then they're like, Reba's on. I'm like, I'm coming. Oakley, we gotta watch Reba.
I know, still beautiful.
Yeah.
Still beautiful. Yeah.
She said that she practiced in her car in every chance she could, so that way she didn't mess it up on.
I can't even.
I don't want to do it.
I can't even. But the only thing I know about the halftime show we're talking about is that they don't get paid for it.
That makes sense.
Huh?
Makes sense.
Because it's such a big show, they all think that the Super Bowl say, "Hey, we're going to give you free advertisement." So most of
who doesn't love Reba?
I know.
She's a single mom who works 2 jobs, so
still working. She's like, I don't know. So that was the only thing about the Super Bowl.
Did you see that Reba had? Sorry.
Yeah, you know what? Forget it. Let's just go.
No, we can go to this after.
No, not really.
Sam sent me a fucking screenshot. She worships Reba.
Okay, yeah.
She sent me a screenshot of Sonic having she has her own meal at Sonic.
Okay.
And she's like, if we didn't have reservations tonight, she loves her kids and never stops. Honestly.
She loves her kids and never stops.
She had I don't know if it's just Valentine's Day or if it's for a limited time, but Sam was like, if we didn't have reservations tonight, I'd make Joey go there for Reba. I was like, amen.
She's like that big piece of steak.
Trouble's on. How do you feel about Reba, Matt?
Matt's gonna say she knew about the Black National Anthem.
Probably.
Well, the rest of us have no clue. He's been like, I stood up and took off my hat. I was like, oh, okay.
Fuck. Sat doesn't know though. Sat Maxon.
Oh no! But
Here he got off. Good for him.
No, but I felt really weird by that.
Someone say intercourse? Wrong podcast. My bad. That's a capital of. All right, let's talk about your celebrities.
Okay, I know we only have All right. Did you know Matt Perry lost part of his middle finger as a kid? You know, this is gonna make me watch Friends with just certain things.
I feel like I did know that.
I did know that one of the Black Power Rangers lost his middle finger. So if you I know he is really black, but the Black Power Ranger. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
He stood up.
Mastodon. He had lost his finger, and when I found that out, I started watching him. I was in high school. Be like, really? Oh yeah, it's weird. You're like, dude, because his glove doesn't even have one.
I'm watching a show right now, and in the show he had to cut his finger off.
Yeah.
But now he just wears this thing that it's like a cuff. I'm like, you should have just left that out.
I know.
Because fuck that.
Should have green screen that.
Right.
Oh, I did know Elvis Presley was actually a natural blonde.
Okay.
See, I actually hate
when
that.
Did he change color his hair?
Huh?
When did he start coloring his hair?
Before he became famous, it brought out his eyes, which I feel like if you have blue-green eyes and you go dark, it makes
Master what? Bait.
I didn't know this either. Did you know Mr. Tatum, which I feel like every woman I've ever met is in love with him after his
Channing Tatum? Oh, okay. I was like, Tatum.
Can be seen in Ricky Martin She Bangs video.
Really?
That's old.
Mm-hmm.
He had to be young when he was on that. Well, you know how he got hired.
I'm not a big fan of him.
Who? Ricky Martin?
No.
Oh. Well, you're gay, so what
doesn't matter. I just think he's like
he's
happy. Yeah. I mean, he's a good-looking guy, so you know.
I mean, you have a crush on the 15-year-old boy that's like 30 and still looks like he's 15.
Hey,
Justin Bieber.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm a believer.
That's my impression of him. That's horrible.
Anyways, go on.
Oh, I didn't know this. I saw this on a talk show.
Okay.
Denzel's Washington. Denzel Washington has a wonky pinky finger. He broke it in football, and now it like snaps out of the. He showed it. You went like this, and it goes like way over here. Yeah. You're like, hey, look at that!
Does that come in handy at other times? Or not really?
Well, I don't know. After last week's conversation, he'd be like, I'm trying to find it.
Oh, man. Matt missed a good one last week.
That was a good one.
You have to go back on YouTube, Matt.
All right. We'll see you next time.
What the fuck? Whatever.
From Illinois.
Go watch the YouTube
one. Damn, boy, you seem to go. I swear you lived in Ohio already.
I don't know.
Someone's mad.
Well, Joe just got home.
Have a good one, Matt. Tim Allen was arrested for cocaine and served 2 years.
Who wasn't?
I know. It was the 80s. We're all.
I did too.
I didn't know this. Dennis.
He gets around. That's what Matt said.
He gets around. True. He's the clown slut. He just moves from state to state, doing clown.
How many?
It's the big shoes. Matt's like, I'm trying to move. Dennis Rodman has 28 siblings on his dad's side. His dad
got around.
His dad didn't know how to pull out a friggin' marketplace.
Amen.
Do you know Dennis Rodman broke his penis like 3 times?
Oh.
They actually tell you all the ways, but I do just know one way.
Okay.
By heart. Like I remember it going, why would you do this? I'm trying to think the beautiful brown-haired, blue-eyed girl that he married for like a day.
Okay.
It's Electra Carmen or something. I can't think of her name.
Doesn't matter.
Convinced him that a running start would feel good. And of course he didn't miss. And he didn't miss a place where you could pop in. Why a running start? You gotta be really messed up.
Wolf.
No, this is true.
Well, it's our pre-cum brain. He didn't realize that until the post-nut clarity.
I'm doing something wrong in my life.
Okay.
Kesha and Lucy Liu claims that they both have sex with a ghost. I just want to know what's wrong with me.
Let's be real here. You want the long end or the short? Do you want the tuna can answer?
That's why I was giving those eyes. Like, are you gonna say it? I know you are. Eva Mendes always wanted to become a nun when she grew up.
Huh? Do people actually want that?
That turned perfect for you. Yeah, I think if you're religious,
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could do that. Well, I definitely could not do that. But
I think you could if you like. I always think you could if you live in certain town. Like if you live in a town, like not a town like ours, like a town where there's only like 100 people and you know them all, and you kind of just feel like everyone's inbreeding already, and you're just kind of like, I don't like anybody. I'm not clicking to everybody because not everyone that you fall in love with is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you get that bad breakup and you're just like, I don't want to deal with this. I can kind of see it, but I don't know if I can spend the rest of my life like that. I think I would end up falling off the wagon.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I can't do.
Yeah.
We've
heard from the last podcast.
I can do that. Confirmed.
It didn't fall off.
Yeah.
It was found.
Sure was.
It was found and give mouth to mouth. Give mouth to mouth resuscitation.
People.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Still attached. We're good.
James Lipton. Do you know who James Lipton is?
Perfect segue.
Do you know who James Lipton is?
He's the T?
No. He's the he was, I believe, the principal or the head person of the inside the actor studio thing, and it's a school. I'm trying to think of the name of the school. I can't think of it. I'm going to draw a blank. But basically, he interviews like celebrities, and they'll talk about their lives and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. It's on YouTube. There's so many, and he talks about tons of different things, and he gets really personal.
Okay.
But he worked as a pimp in the 1950s in Paris.
In Paris?
In Paris. Ooh la la.
Good for him.
I just don't see that guy. I can't even.
Leighton Meesters?
Leonton. That's how I say it. Leonton.
Okay.
Leonton Meester's mom was
who the fuck is that?
Was in prison. She's pretty. I feel like I know her though.
I don't look her up.
I'll show you. I don't know if you guys even see it's too far away.
How do you spell it?
It's L. Oh, here. By the time I spell it to you, you're gonna be like, "Yep."
What the fuck was she in?
Oh,
she was in Gossip Girl. Who'd she play Gossip Girl?
She was in House. Didn't you watch Gossip Girl?
I watched a little bit.
Oh, she's like, I watched a little bit.
Oh my god, she was fucking Blair. Duh.
Oh, Blair. Yeah, no idea.
She doesn't look like that now, so I was like, who the fuck is that?
This is Whitney Houston.
I knew that. As I looked, I'm like, oh, he switched it.
Like, she doesn't look like that now. Nope, that's Whitney Houston. And she don't look like that now either. And she doesn't look like that now either. Okay. Whitney Houston was the producer on The Princess Diaries. I didn't know that. And she also produced Cinderella with Brandy.
Oh.
And both of the Cheetah
I didn't know
Girls.
the Cinderella part.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
And both of the Cheetah Girl films.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any of them, so the Cheetah Girls.
Okay, I like the songs. I did not like the movies.
Did you watch the Spice Girl thing? The movie? I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I know I had to watch the. I had students back then because I was training.
Yeah. With
horses and stuff. We had about 6. I have a picture somewhere on my phone where I got sent in. Like we had like 10 girls who do, or I don't know. I think it's 10 girls. They all do the Spice Girl thing, and they dance to the music and sing. And I remember just sitting there, and my girlfriend's like, "Smile, tell them they're doing great." I'm like, "Oh my god, what is this?" And at the end, I'm like, "Yeah."
Wow.
I did know this when Angela Jolie was 22. She hired a hitman to kill her, but he convinced her to stay alive.
I did know that too. I knew Whitney directed the Brandy version of Cinderella. That's perfect, best version ever. Amen.
I literally thought she's like, I knew Brittany. I
knew Whitney. I knew her.
I knew Whitney.
She knew Leah or Lita, or whatever the fuck her name
is. Accident.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen accidentally shot his then fiance Kelly Preston. I don't understand how people
do you accidentally shoot someone.
I mean, I just don't get how. Like,
did she live?
Well,
or she die?
It was in her arms.
Oh.
In her arms, so she lived. The thing I don't get is, like, don't you get like a
bri?
Oh,
I'm sorry he's not tired of me yet. This is like the third time we're interacting.
He's like, I hit the button by accident.
Yeah, he's like, actually, I'm not here. fuck, he's gonna send a notification.
Oh, hey, Brian, I got a great.
Hi, bestie.
Hey, bestie. This is the greatest one. Ready?
I'm here for real.
Bill Murray was arrested for carrying 10 pounds of marijuana when he was 20. 10 pounds? That's a lot.
It's heavy.
That's heavy.
Can you imagine, like, carrying an extra 10 pounds on you?
Just imagine, like, having
Where are you
smoking. Yeah, but, like...
Obviously not in your pockets.
Yeah. It has to be in like a backpack or a duffel bag.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Like, your body!
She's like, this is one big win. She's like, well, that's one big doobie. She's like...
He said 10 pounds is nothing. Yeah, okay. Just picturing... You know what I picture?
She's like, 10 pounds nothing. And he's like, I smoked that in the afternoon.
I pictured like cargo pants and then like this jacket. Like, you know, like the jackets that like...
All the pockets?
Do you need like this watch or like you have this items like...
When you said it was heavy, I just pictured you like, just like this, you know, like...
Big joint?
Yeah, big joint. He's like, don't mind me. You haven't seen a Cheek and Chong when they're smoking that like 10-pound one?
Yeah.
Brian's like,
10 pounds nothing.
10 pence nothing. I know if Grayson was here, she would tell us that Harry Styles has 4 nipples.
I didn't know that. I pictured it saran wrapped to his body, like the limbs and torso. Oh, that makes sense too.
Am I the only one? Am I the only one that was like duffel bag? Like, I am the only one that like, someone says, "Hey, I got 10 pounds
10 pairs of barrel.
10
pairs of buds."
Hey, come on, I'm having a stroke. Just let me go in peace. 10 pounds. Where do you want this, sir? In the duffel bag? She's like, can I have it broken up so I can have it?
Evenly distributed.
She's like taking off her shoe. She's like...
These ones are smoking. I've been walking for days.
These are a little moist from walking. You're going to have to dry these out.
I burnt these babies out already.
Oh, no. Oh, no. See, I'd be more impressed if he had all 4 pierced.
Ooh.
Does that be like a dog? That's what they are. Like, right up. Like
I fucking hate that. I hate it. Like all different kinds. Like there's ones with like the hands, and then there's like ones with like sunflower.
One's a door knocker. You haven't seen those? That's why it's like ding, ding, ding. They're like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I thought I had a knock to come in. She's like, it's a hoop. I'm like, it's a door knocker. Because it's on your knocker. Jennifer Anderson turned down an offer of being a cast member on Saturday Night Live. I think she's funny, but I don't think she's that funny.
It's like Croc Charms.
Ooh, she's hot lately.
She's always hot.
No.
I'm sorry, what happened to Jennifer?
She turned down being part of Saturday Night Live. I find her funny, but I don't know if she's that funny. Like when you think of like comedians, I don't think her a comedian. I think she can do funny things. I'm not saying she's not funny, but I don't see her being a comedian. Mm-hmm. Again, I don't know her that well, but I have never seen something.
I don't fucking know her.
I don't know her at all. But everything she's in, I wouldn't see her as being a comedian.
Yeah.
Like, I know she's been in funny things, like, you know.
I think she would just laugh the whole time. Like, I don't think she could, like, get through the scene.
She had a hard time going through
Friends.
So a lot of times,
yeah,
I feel like this was happening a lot.
Yeah.
Or she, you know, maybe that's why she turned it down. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
See, I think I could do it to a degree because I'm good until someone next to me starts to giggle.
Oh yeah.
And if I had Jimmy Fallon,
we could not do it together.
No, we couldn't. No. Or I can't do it with Shannon. You know how many times I say something funny on the thing and she just looks at me? It's always one a night. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
I can tell 30 jokes. There's always that one. Shannon will look at me and she just starts dying, and then I'm like,
fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, stop. No, stop, please. I'm like,
please walk away.
Like, just
do not look at me, and I will not look at you, but just please leave the room, too.
You?
Oh my god. We can't even, like, get through a fucking sentence without laughing.
We couldn't even look. I'm telling you, there's going to be a day you're going to watch all these, and you're going to be like, you're going to laugh just because you're going to picture exactly what we were thinking.
Yeah.
And you're just going to be like, I didn't care that no one watches. It was the funniest nights.
Yeah. Do you feel like these are kind of like home videos?
Yeah.
That's how I feel too.
Sometimes I feel like I know these are really weird, but it's kind of like a doorway to, like, for me, doorway to our personality.
Yeah.
Like, if you really want to know,
Do not watch the first season. As in the first year of our podcast.
No, because even those moments we got like silly about things, and then we just were like, screw it.
Yeah, I was like, I can't.
Right.
I can't be like worried about everything.
You were very worried about everything. Yeah. And then we just, you broke down barriers to just laugh, and then it just became open doors. I think what really broke the thing, and I remember this, and of course I'm going to say this right, is when Brian came on and we played the game, and we were like, oh, we can't be good. And we just let everything go. We were just like, the three of us made each other laugh more than we made anyone else laugh.
Yeah. What game was it?
The meme one.
Oh, yes.
And we were like, oh, this is Brian on a Tuesday night. This is Brian. Like, it was like every joke was about Brian.
Yeah.
Poor guy. No, but it was like, and he's like, and he's like, you're right, though. You're right. We're just laughing. And since then, I feel like that's what it's always been. It's just been us kind of, it's funny. I know Kelsey's getting better, and I know the boss is kind of better, but they get, like, Shannon gets a lot from me. My sense of humor is a lot.
Oh, I want to be on a fucking podcast episode so bad when I come back. Go for it.
Yeah, of course you can.
You can call in now.
Yeah. You can call in now. 1-800.
Let me add you to that.
Goofy. Hot.
GetGeek.com. Get the goof geek out of you. I'm fed up and ready to laugh.
Right.
Hell yeah.
That's what we do.
I'm fired up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't read that from the like, I'm fed up and I need a laugh.
Hey, there's days that's like that. I feel like there's certain weeks that's
I was actually really looking forward to this because I've been in a funk all week, and I'm like, I need to.
And just laugh at stupid shit.
It's only 3 easy payments of $69.99. Thank you. $69.69. In the arms of the angel.
Oh, is that
only meal works now?
It's a little bit more now. That's right.
The source. Yeah. 96.99. 96.
66.
Interest. 96.96. Interest. Inflation.
96.
Poppy on the pod? I would love Poppy to be on the pod.
Of course.
But does Poppy want to be on the pod?
I've never met him, so I don't know how he is with Dark Sense of Humor. If he loves it, then he is more than welcome to come. And I don't mean
he's always welcome to come. I promote it.
Second it.
Everyone's welcome to come.
Gay woman, lesbian woman, and straight man promotes it.
What time is it?
Who cares? Ashton Kutcher's real name is Christopher. He looks like Christopher. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh. Is Ashton his middle name?
He doesn't have a choice.
Being married to a celebrity like to do things like this. Oh yeah, real celeb.
That's in the contract, bitch. The fine print. He's like, I know read.
Where's your fun fact about Brian in there? We got a lot of fun facts about Brian.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. One thing I know about Brian.
He's gay? Don't add him like that. Come on.
10 pounds is nothing for him.
He knows what 10 grams is.
I wasn't talking about marijuana either.
That was so funny, though. Go ahead. All right, who's next? Okay. I'm not gay. Oh, Somebody told me you were, so sorry about that.
Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry, buddy.
Must have been Poppy.
Sorry there, buddy. Rock on. How about that Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's a great throw.
Taylor Swift, so hot.
Worth $1 billion and has no ass.
You're done?
Okay. I'm all done with this. He says I'm done.
Throw me like that. Oh my god.
He said he's not gay. I'm done.
Oh my god.
It's been a tough week already.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Brian. But that's what changed it for you. As soon as we came on, we said we didn't care. Yeah. I said don't care. Yeah. Like it's over. And then you just started opening up, and then
there are some things I won't tell you, like on this, but
there's no. Actually, this is the weirdest thing: is that we'll come and we'll laugh and joke and we'll eat dinner and we'll talk, and 9 out of 10 times we're supposed to be talking about the show, and most of the time we're talking about our day or. Oh, you nailed it! You nailed it. You
is it with a C? At the end?
Oh no, Kelsey with a C. Yeah, Kelsey. It's
Travis spelled Travis with a C.
Travis is spelled wrong, bro. That's with a K. Of course, he likes that brother. He knew that.
Yeah.
I actually like the other brother.
I don't know them, so I don't have no opinions.
No,
Anyway, so but we'll have dinner and talk about the show.
We'll talk about it, and the best part is she'll say to me, "I can't tell you," and I'll be like, "What do you mean you can't tell me? It's for the podcast. I can't tell you."
C? Isn't Travis Kelsey with the C?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Yeah, it's with a C. I said it was with a C.
Well, he doesn't believe me.
It's with a C.
Fucking look it up yourself, bitch.
Oh, his brother's too fine too.
He's not gay though.
He's not gay though. Perfectly straight.
Perfectly. Not even a little bit of the rainbow.
He is not touching any of the flavors. He's not tasting any.
Hey, Brian, did you know there's a black?
Yeah, you know there's a black
national anthem.
National anthem. I'm serious. This got to be new. I hope this. You should look this up because I feel like is this a new thing? Because this would be like 10 years old. I'm going to feel like crap because I have no clue. I had no clue.
2020.
Oh, 2020.
Yeah.
Well, it's 4 years old.
The Super Bowl ceremonies back in
2020. That's the first time I even saw that. That's horrible.
Sorry, y'all.
I feel racist now. I'm not even racist.
It's not like because we're like, no.
It's just like, who's this lady singing this? Like
straight, but know what happens in the locker room.
What happens in the locker room stays in the locker room.
Right.
Yep. He's getting the towel.
He doesn't slap the ass.
Good game. Good game. Too far.
He actually showers all the time. He's the water boy.
He's like, I'm a towel boy. I thought we give you the towels. No, I use the towels on you.
And I use the same one for everyone.
Next time, do you have to be wearing the towel?
It's just like, it's a mop thing. Microfiber.
It like velcros on his back. There's like 2 of them, so he just like rolls himself around and they spin. Yeah, like one of those floor things. One for the jump. It's like hugging you. I can see Travis like, bro, I think I can handle this. No, you can't. I'm a professional.
Oh, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, she has no ass. Come on here. Here, look Oh, this is me at the lake. I got Taylor's got nothing on me.
I'm a little disappointed that more booty was in that picture.
More booty? They actually have a friend, a girlfriend, and she's hidden behind every. I didn't even. I was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, oh hey, there's a pretty girl. I was like, next picture. I'm like, oh nope, it's his ass. Because it's literally him coming out of the water like Ariel. Like I was waiting for him to flip his legs up,
right?
Flick his hair back.
That was a disappointing look.
That's his fiance throwing water on him.
Poppy in the background.
Poppy trying to splash water on him. Oh, Little Mermaid. Brian.
Oh, I can't.
He's gonna be like, I hate these people.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Shut it down. This podcast's the worst. Poppy has this little tiny little. No, he's got one of those pail buckets from to make
the sandcastle.
Sandcastle splashing water, and the Brian comes out of the water. Okay. Yeah, so did you get a good laugh tonight? Now?
I did get a good laugh.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
He logged off like 20 minutes ago. Fuck these guys.
Yeah, nobody's watching.
Like I said, this is more of our entertainment.
Yeah, this is my pickup.
It is.
Me up for the week.
And you know what the best part is? If we ever stop doing this or whatever happens, you're gonna watch these. I know I will. I'm gonna watch it and be like, oh yeah, it is good. We had some.
I'm gonna skip the first season.
Well, it's gonna be a few I still watch.
Oh yeah.
There's still the low way. I gotta watch the low way.
When was that?
I got lost, but now I'm back. So he missed the whole mermaid thing.
Oh no!
Well, you're gonna have to watch this over again, bro. Near the end, fast forward. We have 132, and there's no way there's 132 bad ones.
No.
Like there are some really good ones in the beginning.
I'm trying to get to the beginning.
Well,
the first ones don't have.
Yeah, they don't have really.
And then we were talking about. I'd skip all those.
All the Harry Potters and all the movies, but there are a lot. The serial killers.
I like going back and seeing all my different hair.
Yeah. That's the one thing that is cool. Just seeing all of us as being different.
Yeah.
See me
guess the movie. We should do that again.
Oh yeah, that was fun. There's some things we should go back to. I still have the rest of the presidents I never.
Oh yeah, the presidents.
Remember that presidents we did? That was mad funny.
Yeah.
By the time we get back to there, Brian will be here. We'll be like
underwater waterfalls.
Yeah. Don't you remember that one?
I have 4 boys and 4 boys, all girls.
Yes. Those are all good ones.
Yeah. I think like once we get past like episode 50, pretty much when it gets good.
There's some good ones in there.
What happened to
What happened to what? Get shut down? Probably got shut down.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to figure. Oh my god.
Oh,
the owl wing there.
Ashley says the episode where Niles ate the weird food combos.
Yeah. Oh, I'll eat them too. Fucking didn't.
I know. I'll eat it too. She's like, nope. She's like, we gotta do that again.
Highway Low Way is episode 44.
Yeah, that's still in the first year.
Yeah, May 4th.
We really gotta do that. We gotta find this. Last time I did it, like I'll do it, but you gotta find. I think you should find the combos because I already prepared myself. By the time
would you do like pregnancy cravings?
Yeah, I'll do all those. Okay. I'll do all those. You want to do those? Next ones.
Next one. We'll do it soon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you got to buy all the stuff. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, no.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But that
we'll figure it out.
For 96.99.
96.96.
Damn, periods in my way.
Always is.
Yeah, we'll do another eating one.
Look at her. So
I don't actually, believe it or not, there are a lot of things that I walked away with that going, that wasn't that bad.
Do you still eat the, what is it, watermelon and mustard? Or
no,
what was with the mustard?
Cumin. No. Cumin? No, paprika. Paprika. Oh my god, I can't think of it now.
Was it chili powder?
Yeah, chili powder. That's it. I have it at home, but I just kind of, I only eat it in the summer.
Tahini is good on it. It's just pretty much
same thing.
Yeah, a little different, but same.
Yes.
Same but different.
Well, it's still spicy, but it does have a little lemon taste in it.
Yeah.
I just actually had tahini for the first time.
You know what's really good?
What?
You take grapes
Mm-hmm.
and you put Crystal Light packet
on there.
You
put it in the freezer.
You put it in the freezer for like just a little bit.
Yes, you had me eat a few of those, but
my jaw is like salivating just thinking about it because of like the sourness.
Yeah, I know, because it does.
Yeah,
it hits you like right back here, and you're just like, "Hello," and you're like, So that's
we're
gonna. Yeah, we'll do the eating thing soon.
Okay.
We'll sit down. I'd rather you, because last time when I read it all, there was things I was like, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. So when I did it, I was kind of prepared. For it. So it wasn't. It was bad, but not that bad.
Yeah.
Like there were some things that, and then after I ate them, I was like, oh yeah, that's horrible. But
are there things that you absolutely will not eat?
I don't like fish.
Oh, that was not going to happen in this episode.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't like fish.
The cats will eat it before we got to it.
I don't think there's really. I kind of think I want to do out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
So I think it's, even if I say, I mean, I know I've eaten fish 1,000 times. I know I don't like it, but I kind of would. Like I said, the last time I knew, like, oh, I like Oreos. I've never had Oreos with soy sauce. I like soy sauce. I like this. Why would like that type of thing? I'd rather get you to be like, this is what you're having, and being like, okay. I'm trying to. What was the pizza one? Was it chocolate and pizza? Remember, there was something where I had to dip a pizza into it. Remember, we had like a slice of pizza. I had dipped something into it, and I was like, this is not going to be good. And I was like, oh, it's not so bad. I know we did one with honey. It was a pizza with like 3 different things.
Was it honey?
One was honey. One was something else. There was like 3 different things.
Ice cream?
No, ice cream with soy sauce. That's what I had to eat.
Right.
There were a lot of things I had to like, and I don't know if you noticed, I tried to do like ice cream with 3 things because it gets expensive buying everything. So I tried to. There was a bunch of pizza ones. Yeah, I tried to kind of cluster them together because we pay for this. Nobody else does. So I mean,
if anyone wants a sponsor, that'd be great.
I didn't want to sponsor food. Like, well, like if you want to buy,
nobody's doing that.
No, I know. Ashley's like super sick. Brian's like, sorry, in another country.
Ashley's doing the next podcast with us with the food. Yeah. With the food.
Oh, she's
gonna try it though.
No, she ain't. No,
she ain't doing that.
She ain't doing that.
She's like, actually, I can never come over again.
I don't think she can eat normal food. I never know. Does she? When she was younger, she was very picky. Is she still picky? I didn't even know. And I don't mean disrespectful because she used to be.
I mean, I'm
crazy.
I'm picky.
Yeah, but your sister was really picky back in the day.
She's expanded.
That's good. It is good.
What's the opposite of expanding? Decompress.
Decompress. Yeah. She's like, I eat nothing now.
Pretty much. All right.
I think it's about that time. Yep. I love you guys. What does I say? I love you. Why are we saying goodbye?
Goodbye.
Well, it's because it's Bri and Ashley. Yeah. She hates me.
I'm saying I love you to you, but
okay. Oh, I love you too.
All right. Get out of here.